Okay, so now we're done with our assembly, we're done with our explode, and we're done with our video. So we're going to create an IDW that includes our part list with some balloons. So we're going to go to New, once again IDW, a drawing file, create. Make sure your project, you're getting it from you're saving it to your project area. Once that's up, we're going to be opening our base view. This time our base view is going to be an assembly view. So I'm going to browse and I'm going to go to my assembly. I'm going to go to open, and when I'm placing it, I actually want to make it three-dimensional, so I'm going to go isometric look. Alright, so I'm going to go to finish, press OK, and this looks big enough, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. I want to make sure it's colorful, so I'm going to go shaded. Alright, and we're going to press there. So that is done, and I can right click, OK, and I can move this to the proper location. The next one I want to do is, you can guess, the exploded view. So I'm going to choose my exploded view. I have different names, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to once again try to find the best view. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to come over here. I think I like that one. I'm going to go finish view, press OK, and I'm going to increase my scale because it looks kind of small, too big. Can I find the one that's just right? And I'll go with that one. Press OK. Alright, that I'm going to right click OK. Once again, I want these to be colorful. So I'm going to press save, even though it's not really going to come out, but I can save it as a picture for my presentation. Alright, once that's done, I now have to get balloons and my parts list for identification of what everything is. So if I go, I believe, to tools, no, annotate, sorry. If I go to annotate, I have this thing called balloons, and I have part lists all over here. A balloon is pretty much an identifier. So I'm going to select the part that I want to identify. I'm asking where it's from. Undo. Go back to select. You gotta be very careful with your clicks. And I'm going to click and drag like a leader and press continue. Alright, so if you can't see that, let's go in here. Notice I have it's going on an angle and then goes over straight. So I go to my next balloon, click, angle, click, pull over to the right click, continue. Notice how they have different numbers. Angle, click, over to the right click, continue. And they're not specific. They're pretty much going in the numbers that I've created them. So once again, click, angle, click, pull over straight, click, right click, continue. Click, angle, click, over, click, right, continue. So let's zoom out. So that's what it looks like. Now we're going to be creating your parts list. A parts list is, we're going to be selecting our proper cube, so they chose the assembly. I'm then going to press OK, and I can place it where I want. I'm actually going to place it over here because, once again, I'm looking at the source of my page, and I want to use the space wisely. Alright, if I zoom into this, you're going to note that it's got different parts. Zoom and pan so you can see it. Alright, so you have the different item numbers, how many there are, and what they're called. So this is how I saved those parts. Notice number 2, which we can see right here, is yellow. If I had multiple cubes or multiple of the same part, it'd be indicated in this parts list. Now we have to go with description. So I'm going to click on the parts list. I'm actually going to double click under description. It should work. Right click. Alright, so I double clicked. Under description, I can type in what it's made out of. I'm going to say hardwood cube, and I can actually Control C, Control V, and just go down the cell. Press apply, press OK, and now it's located there. Now I'm pretty much done. I just have to fill in my title block the proper way, and then I'm also going to be able to take a picture, or export it. So there's different options. Actually, why am I doing that? Why not just do this? If you come over to the I or the old file, you go to export. There's different images or options. You can export this as an image, or you can export this as a PDF. You're going to need to have at least this puzzle cube portion in your cover page. So you're definitely going to need an image of some sort. So if you do it either on the IDW, or you can do it on the assembly view. There's different ways. This does not leave. You can do this anywhere. Alright, so you have the means for the rest of your project, and you are completely done. This is going to be submitted.